The perfectionist. The perfectionist is necessary when mistakes are catastrophic. We want a perfectionist designing our planes, automobiles, and nuclear power plants. But when the perfectionist makes demands on all aspects of our daily living, it can be totally debilitating. The voice that the perfectionist has disowned is the more relaxed self. Relaxing and allowing what is deeply triggers the perfectionist's fear. And it's fear that fuels the perfectionist. It's the fear of being exposed for not being perfect. Now, the irony is the perfectionist's voice activates the law of attraction, and the perfectionist will always pull people into their orbit who reflect the disowned voice, meaning it's likely the perfectionist will partner up with an easy-going spouse or partner, or have sloppy kids. Now, the more underdeveloped or unaware the perfectionist is, the deeper the angst it has in the world around them. And this translates into anxiety, depression, physical symptoms, and quite sadly, confused and disturbed family relationships. As we do our PrivateWork Self-Coaching, particularly the deep work that you'll find in the PrivateWork Gallery, our self-awareness expands and it becomes conscious of the perfectionist's voice. And we can see the futility of trying to please the perfectionist because the demands that are totally unrealistic can never be fully met no matter what we do. Now listen carefully. If you've ever been told nothing is ever good enough for you, then you know that person was speaking to the voice of your perfectionist. Let's work this out. Write 25 to 30 words to this direction question. What do you imagine is possible when you allow the perfectionist to make room for the relaxed self? Now, one more time. What do you imagine is possible when you allow the perfectionist to make room for the relaxed self? 25 to 30 words. You got 1 minute. Begin. Well done. Owning the voice of the relaxed self. It requires vulnerability, transparency, authenticity. Give the perfectionist a break. Let the relaxed self show up. And let's see what's possible. I'm Joe Stump, your guide by your side. And this is a 1-minute private workout. Have an amazing and fascinating day, giving your perfectionist a little time off and allowing the voice of the relaxed self to be present.